Welcome back to Scotty's Hobbies. I get a lot of questions about machining the drilled and slotted rotors. Can you do it? Should you do it? And do you have to replace these these rotors every time you do a brake job? Well, let me show you. I'm going to use the AMCO brake lathe today and machine or resurface this rotor. First off, you have to make sure that the minimum thickness of the rotor is, or the thickness of the rotor is not too close to the minimum thickness, so that you know that you can remove enough of the meat on the rotor and still have a good rotor. On these power stop drilled and slotted rotors, right here, let me see if I can get you guys to see it. Will it focus? Let's see, are we gonna be able to focus on it? Right there on the rotor, you can see there is the specifications of the minimum thickness that you could go to on this rotor. So as long as you don't go below that thickness, you're going to be good. I'm going to load this onto the AMCO brake lathe, get it set up, and I'm going to show you guys what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. Now, before you guys get your panties in a bunch too much, I did clean off the surface of the hub where the mounting is all going to take place, so it's nice and smooth. The minimum thickness on this rotor is 25 millimeters, and it's currently measuring at 28.2, so there's plenty of meat left on this thing to get or to resurface and get it true again. Before we do the turning of the rotor, I like to take two measurements. So first, I'll turn it on, I'll run in the cutter a little bit, take it off, turn the rotor 180, pull the cutting blade in maybe about a half inch, and then get another minor cut. And if the cut is in the same area on the rotor, you know the rotor is properly mounted flush up against the brake lathe. So I already did that. I'm gonna get this thing cutting and let's take a look at it. This is the first pass. This is gonna be the rotor that's causing my vibration, I'm pretty sure. Check this out. This is now the second pass. Look how warped that rotor was. This is going to be the source of the vibration on those off ramps. All right, so here is the after cut. Completely resurfaced. The outboard side took 3 passes. The inboard side took 2 passes. I just measured it. It's at 27.7 millimeters, so well above the 25 minimum thickness. This thing is good to go. I was going to change the pads, but the pads are still at 9 millimeters. So instead of using those Akibonos, I'm just going to throw these older pads back on and see how it goes. If I have any problems or I don't like it, I'll go ahead and throw those Akibonos on and see if there's anything different. But 100,000 miles on these rotors with the pads. These are the PowerStop Z23 drilled and slotted rotors. I cannot, or you cannot go wrong using these rotors.